Hello guys, student, my dear friends. Today this is the lesson number 3 from unit number 1, transitioning to SAP S/4HANA Cloud Objective. After completing this lesson, you will be able to differentiate between the different options to transition to SAP S/4HANA Cloud, different approaches to transition to SAP S/4HANA. This is the diagram. You will see transitioning to SAP S/4HANA Cloud, how transitioning is going on or occurred, approaches in the first column, and the business driver, and the transitioning scenarios, targets. So these reuse, re-engineering, and then system conversion. Number 1 transitioning scenario, system conversion, which is called Brownfield. And the second one, selective data transition. This is also called landscape transformation. And third one, new implementation. It's called Greenfield. These are 3 kinds of transitioning, 3 kinds of conversions in SAP S/4HANA. There is option of reuse, there is option of re-engineering, there is option of total new implementations. So these are your targets. So as mentioned in the previous lesson, customer has 2 important decisions to make in their journey towards SAP S/4HANA as follows. Number 1, SAP S/4HANA deployment option to use SAP S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition, SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition, SAP S/4HANA. Whether to deploy using a system conversion, also known as Brownfield, a new implementation, also known as Greenfield, or a landscape transformation approach, also known as a selective data transition. If a customer decides to convert their existing SAP ERP central component system, then they can choose either SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition, or if they wish to keep their ERP landscape on-premise S/4HANA, SAP S/4HANA, then same applies for a landscape transformation approach. There is no system conversion or landscape transformation option for SAP S/4HANA. Cloud Public Edition, a new implementation, is the only choice. Customer may also elect to pursue a new implementation approach for SAP S/4HANA. Cloud Private Edition or SAP S/4HANA, if desired, all options are compatible with the clean core approach. These all 3 options are compatible with clean core approach, but may affect the expression of its execution and facet. After that, system conversion Brownfield approach. With a system conversion, a customer's SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition on a primary system starts off as close as possible in important respects to their existing SAP ERP system. Effectively, a customer builds their new SAP ERP system using their existing one as a template. After the conversion is done, the necessary network rework based on the project scope can begin. With the system conversion, the goal is to get the core clean. Core clean is your motto. New implementation, Greenfield approach. With the new implementation, target SAP S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition, SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition on-premise by definition inherits no legacy custom code from the legacy SAP ERP systems. The project team doesn't need to worry about notifications. So reward or extensions to adopt. In addition, the system starts off with a clean core by default. This doesn't mean that new extensions based on the SAP S/4HANA Cloud Extensibility mode, to be discussed in a later lesson, wouldn't be needed, but the migration project is simple in some ways due to the elimination of conversions work. Also, instead a big bang approach. to rolling out the new system as a phased rollout can be done based on a company code. For example, with a new implementation, the system starts off clean by default, so the goal is to keep the core clean. Landscape transformation, this is the third one, transformation, which is for customer with a large number of disparate ERP systems. For example, due to a history of frequent merges and acquisitions, a selective data transition allows them to consolidate configuration and data from multiple ERP systems to either SAP S4HANA Cloud Private Edition or on-premise systems. So this is our third word lesson, and if you need, please do comment. I will explain also in whiteboard in easy words, and if you feel any help and value from this video, please give me a like and subscribe my channel.